Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Under the patronage and the presence of the chairman of the National Media Authority, Hussein Zain, a celebration was held on Tuesday under the slogan Loyalty Day to honor the symbols and pioneers of media in appreciation and gratitude for their pioneering role in radio and for their sincere effort in improving and developing media content and providing a developmental media message to the Egyptian citizen. Zain added that many generations have been raised and discipled by the pioneers of radio through their distinguished programs that will remain stuck with the consciousness and mind of the listener. He emphasized that the radio still retains its position and influence and has its large audience from various segments of society for what it offers of honest and professional national media. And to know more on media role and how it was developed throughout the years, we're honored and delighted to be joined over the phone by our prominent guest, Dr. Ibrahim Kerdani. He's a media celebrity and former TV presenter, renowned Dr. Ibrahim Kerdani. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. It's so good to be with you on Nile TV.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I heard you talking about all those icons that taught us on radio and how they were celebrated. It's great.
Pleasure having you, sir. Sir, marking the Media Day, the National Media Authority Chairman Hussein Zain held a celebration to honor radio symbols on Tuesday. How do you see the significance of this move and its importance in giving honor and giving attention to the people who had their influence on all Egyptian citizens throughout the years?
I think this is a very special day for all people working in media. It really is. And the fact that the government itself is honoring all these names, all these big names who have influenced our lives profoundly over the years is really wonderful. It means that if you give from the bottom of your heart, especially on media, things will always remain. And it's lovely that they are being honored.
Right.
Even though some of them have left us, what they've given us remain.
Yes, sure. Dr. Kerdani, the radio played a significant role throughout the years for many generations. How would you tell us more about its role and how far do you think it's capable of attracting the Gen Z or the Generation Z or the new generations here in Egypt?
I think the radio has and always will have a place in our hearts. In Egypt, the radio started very early on, and there are throughout history. I mean, we had صوت القاهرة, صوت العرب, إذاعة الشرق الأوسط when it started. I'll never forget that. إذاعة الشباب والرياضة, and of course our European program, transmitting in so many languages to all the world. I think it's very, very important that this should continue, especially our European radio station, because we need to be, on a line that can be heard all over, not only in certain areas. We need extensive transmission so that what we have here with the different languages can reach everybody. I think it's very, very important. I love the fact that throughout history we have names. I will never forget Ala Nasya with Amel Fahmi, Dunya Hiya Shabba with Ines Gohar. I mean, there are so many things. And of course, at your request with Hala Hashish, the breakfast show we had on the European radio program, the TV, the radio plays that were directed by Tariq Sharara. I mean, so many things. Radio is there. And as for your question concerning the younger generation, yes, of course. Now you have Nile FM, you have 1990, or so many stations that I hear young people, when you're driving and the crowds are there and the car stops near another car and you hear the radio blaring on. So radio will always be there. It will always live.
Mm-hmm. Right. Dr. Kerdani, how far do you think the television and the radio and the media in general has a role in in the formation of public opinion here in Egypt and around the world, of course?
Of course, I think media, television for a long, long while has shaped the personality of Egypt Egyptians and our place in the Arab world. In the Arab world. We've always been seen as the leaders of the Arab world. Our television series, our cinemas, our TV programs, all these things have helped shape the personality of the Arabs around the world. And not only that, within our own country, it taught us values, it taught so many programs, taught us to respect our elderly, to respect our teachers, you know, even when we were working on television, we didn't need any guidance. We knew what needed to be said, what we could say, what we should not say. It's something that we learned as we were growing. And so important that this should continue. Of course, the venues have changed. It's not only television now. You have social media. You have Instagram for the young people. You have TikTok for the younger people. And you have Facebook for our generation. So there's everything there. And if you go to the Arab world, Snapshot is very important as well. And Instagram takes the lead in the Gulf countries. Mm-hmm. So you have to know how to go along with what's happening in the world. The changes are there. People have no time for lengthy discussions. They want everything in a capsule, just like that. You know, short and sweet. Less is more. Very, very quickly. And that's how the whole life is turning around us now. It's moving so fast.
Right. Well, I would like to thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Ibrahim Kerdani, a prominent guest and media celebrity. Many thanks for your insights, sir. And dear viewers, now we come to the end of this edition of Cairo Local Time, our special episode today celebrating Media Day in Egypt. And I'll leave you now on this report with this